go forth and kill them all.
Wagwan, Conversation and Reviews. It's your boy Big Truck. Hey, Locker Room Conversation. Shout out to my man OK Rick. We both got some things to say. Sit back and relax. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet to peep this out.
You ain't got nothing better to do than to come into Bill Sharp's town and show your ass.
Be a conversation to extend those tax credit to make insurance more affordable in my state and across this nation. But to put that in context, you have 2 million people on SNAP in my state, and over 400,000 are receiving those kind of tax credits. So it's a loser for America, and now these lives are really, really going to be impacted. And I mean, for a Democrat, I can't imagine a more sacred part of who we fight for is people that depend on SNAP to feed themselves. I mean,
you just have some selfish individuals out there, you know, and unfortunately, it falls in the hands of the Democratic Party. It's been shown time and time again, they don't give a fuck about you, but they want those votes. Time and time again, they want to put in their agendas. We've seen that now. It's a no-brainer. But we already know who's crashing out and taking it where it don't need to go.
If for a Democrat, you know, we're not allowed to just open this up, I mean, then our party has bigger problems than I thought we might have already. It's like, that's not controversial. Pay everybody. And you have our workers here borrowed over $350 million to pay their own bills. Like, it's a failure. And like I said, to all of the viewers, I'm apologizing that we can't even get our together and just open up.
Now, this is a senator, okay? I believe from Pennsylvania. Even he's saying, I don't even want to deal with the Democrats anymore. He's exposing Schumer. 1.5 trillion plot against the Americans. That's some underhand sneaky shit.
Schumer said this gets better politically every day for Democrats. What do you say to that?
Ask the hungry people on Saturday. You know, it's like, that's the thing. You know, American
IQ test, term limits, handcuffs with these politicians. The hell with Chuck Schumer, with these Democrats. IQ test, term limits, handcuffs.
Not only that, but they're making Trump look good. What Schumer's doing is making Trump look good. And the shit is backfiring on them. Y'all want to stick to y'all guns. All right. Gonna see how long that worked for you.
Not leverage. This is not some game show about who's winning or whatever. It's just like we have to be better than this and just open this up. And I do, talk to any number of Republicans who they agree that we have this conversation about extending these tax credits.
Do you think the elections next week are going to change anything here? Do you think it'll make it harder? Or do you think the elections next week are going to change the dynamics up here?
I don't. But I would be the kinds of pressure that will begin to bear next week. And what is that pressure? That pressure is Americans not able to feed themselves. You know, kids in Head Start, WIC, all of these things.
And I also believe that coming with those elections, you're going to start to see a major shift. Democrats now going Republican. You're going to see that.
That's my point. I mean, this is just no way. This is no way to continue, and it's not sustainable. And like I said, I've said this from the beginning. It's like it's a loser, and the biggest loser are Americans in the middle of this mess.
And here we go.
I think it's a shame that it's shut down because we have the greatest economy, as you were saying before. We have the greatest economy in the world right now, by far, the United States. We have almost 18, now it was 17, now it's $18 trillion being poured into our country, and it's no time for shutdowns. I don't think it's affecting what we're doing, but it's too bad for a lot of people. We have a lot of good people that aren't working right now that should be, and it's because the Democrats want to try and renegotiate a deal that they had negotiated. They want $1.5 trillion given to illegal immigrants who came into the country, and it's going to hurt the health care of citizens of our country that have been.
Is it me or the reason why they want all of this funding to go to the illegal immigrants, to go to the ABC crew and so forth, is to help their votes, to help their hidden agendas? Doesn't that sound suspicious? Doesn't that sound suspicious? Doesn't that sound suspicious?
Been paying into it, that have been working hard for it, that really deserve it. So
1.5.
1.5.
we're never going to do that. It's not going to happen. And I will tell you, there are a lot of good Democrats that really want to make a deal. And I think all we need is 5 Democrats because we have great support on the Republican side. So I think we need 5 Democrats, and there.
And you're going to get those 5 Democrats. Those 5 Democrats that you need to vote in, watch what I tell you. They're going to do it. Schumer's going to get pissed. He's going to kick and cry and scream. I can see it right now. Ice cream and sprinkles falling off his lips. Pulling his hair out. Kicking over trash cans. Throwing paper and pencils and pens everywhere. Knocking shit off the wall. Moving things around that aren't there.
Of them that want to make a deal. So I think at some point, common sense will prevail.
Skyrocket. Now, here is our very simple proposal to the Democrats. Let's sit down and come to a compromise and work it out. And you know what the Democrats' response to that is? Give us everything we want, or we're going to shut down the government and keep it shut down. That is not reasonable behavior. That's not how you do compromise in this town. That is the way that the Democrats have operated. They are trying to.
They even went as far as to get paid activists to go on TikTok, make these damn videos. I mean, if you look on TikTok, and look at the videos that are being made, and half y'all can't even act. Your acting skills is lousy. It sucks. But yet, y'all getting paid. This is what activists get paid to do. Start bullshit. Start chaos.
A hostage, and we can't reward that behavior. If we do that, if we say, yes, of course, we'll give you everything that you want if you reopen the government, you know what's going to happen? In 3 months, they're going to come back to the administration, and they're again going to say, we're going to shut down the aviation industry. We're going to deny people SNAP benefits unless you give us exactly what you want. That's how a child behaves. That is not how a responsible governing party behaves in the United States of America. And let me make one final point, and then we'll cut out of this press conference. Look, I've been a little bit unfair, and I want to correct this, because when I say the Democrats have shut down the government, it's actually the far left side of the Democratic Party. Because
and here we go.
Is it time for Trump? I mean, he could be the person that just says, okay, let's get this done.
Well, how many Democrats have voted for the CR? It was good enough for them to vote on in March, and now something has changed, and they're not willing to vote on the same CR that they were once willing to support. And
because it involves some things that has nothing to do with making the right choices and decisions that are good for the people. Because what they're implementing or trying to implement in the program takes away from the American people. In retrospect, will cause the American people to pay more in taxes, so that the far left Democrats' agendas can go as planned. You see, a monkey wrench. They basically, the Democrats threw a monkey wrench and shot themselves in the foot. And it's going to come back and backfire and come back and show up. It's like, damn, maybe you shouldn't have done this. Of course. But like Trump said, all you need is 5 Democrats. and we're going to make this thing go away. Because it's ridiculous. People shouldn't have to suffer because the Democratic Party want to act like assholes.
And I think it's pretty clear that it's Schumer and a lot of Democrats who are bowing to the left flank of their party, people who want to see movement and want to see action. And their whole framework for why they should do this is really flawed. As Obama said, elections have consequences. And they basically want to undo the rightfully passed big, beautiful bill that the Republicans signed into law. That is what this whole effort that they are making. And yes, it's about healthcare, but there's also all kinds of pork actually that is in this bill. There's $3.9 million for LGBTQI plus democracy grants in the Balkans, $13.4 million for civic engagements in Zimbabwe, $2.9 million for desert locust relocation in Africa. And they're the ones who have time and time again, now after 11 votes, been unwilling to work with the GOP.
Oh, okay. Ooh, speechless, huh? Speechless. With the receipts. Oh boy.
Really thanking the professionals, the air traffic controllers, folks at the TSA, also the FAA, the people in management. They're working hard. They are keeping the skies safe. They've minimized delays. Fewer than 2% of flights have been delayed so far because of the air traffic control shortage. So they've done a great job. But it's putting stress on people. It's not fair to those people.
Shout out to the air traffic control individuals, both male and female. Shout out to y'all. Much love and respect to y'all. During this time, keep y'all head up. You know, I pray that y'all get back paid, you know, for this time that y'all spent. And to all government and federal workers, including myself being a federal worker, much love and respect. You know, keep y'all head up. I pray that y'all get back paid, that y'all get what is owed to y'all for doing y'all work, you know, and for the work that you do. Much love and respect across the board to all of those that are taking their time, that are not getting paid, going to work. I pray that y'all get back paid. And I believe y'all will, and y'all should, for your hard work and your commitment to your jobs. All right? But again, what this has displayed thus far about the Democratic Party is they're showing you they don't give a damn about you, but they sure do give a damn about their pockets. And to me, personally, this shit is not right. It's unfair. It's not fair at all. People shouldn't have to suffer because y'all are having a problem with the president, Trump, number one. Number two, not implementing y'all's agendas in the programs. Y'all acting like fucking 2-year-olds instead of grown-ass adults. Let's continue.
It's also putting stress on the economy. You know, the first couple of weeks this had no impact on the economy, but as every day goes by, the impacts start to grow. And airlines are a pretty good real-time indicator of the economy, and we start to see, still minor, but steep booking impact. And you see that happening in the economy. We put the whole economy at risk. And so it's been 30 days, and while I don't have a position on which partisan side and how things should be settled with healthcare, it has been 30 days. I also think it is time to pass a clean CR. Use that as the opportunity to get into a room behind closed doors and negotiate hard on the real and substantive issues that the American people want our politicians on both sides of the aisle to solve. But let's get a clean CR and get that negotiation done behind closed doors without the pressure and without putting the American workers and the American economy at risk.
You're here. Great. Okay, guys.
The biggest way to ensure the safety, security, and reliability of our national air traffic control system is to pass a clean, continuing resolution.
We are concerned that when our brothers and sisters in TSA and air traffic control are not receiving paychecks, that they're distracted and that they erode on the margin.
To all TSA employees and federal agents and so forth, much love and respect. I tip my hat off to you. Continue to do great work, and I pray that y'all get back paid. I pray that y'all get some type of bonus incentive for taking time to come to work, knowing that you're not seeing a paycheck or your paycheck is on hold because of this whole bullshit. And I know y'all have families and households to take care of. So your boy Big Truck here at the King's Table, we rocking with you and we praying for you. They're going to ride us home and take us home.
Of safety that we rely on to go out and operate our aircraft and do our job safely as well.
Every day that they go to work, They have not only the weight of one of the most high consequence jobs in the entire world, now they're feeling, how do I pay for my gas? How do I put food on the table?
No one should have to work without being paid. Congress owes it to the American people to get this thing done, get a clean CR done, and get the government back open.
Everyone knows, the Vice President, Congress, is that this shutdown needs to end now.
It has to happen now. These guys need to convene, say yes to that clean CR, get this thing back on track, and again, restore that confidence in the American public as we go into these very busy holiday seasons.